And we're live.
Hey everybody, this is episode 7, and we're just gonna talk the talk today.
That Rana right here is in a lot of pain.
Yeah, like things always shift. Nishant, go ahead. What's your daily routine?
Hit the gym, come back, eat my breakfast, work.
A quick side tangent. Nishant almost made me cry.
It was crazy. These days, IShowSpeed is doing the US tour right now. He has a bus, like it's
Okay.
his own private bus.
I'm like looking at it, dude. I'm like jumping up and down because I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy.
And we're live.
These are becoming more easier to, you know how we were hesitating before, like, oh man, we gotta, okay, let's get, like, we're like amping ourselves up to shoot, but now it feels like we could just kind of dip in and dip out a lot easier. Like it doesn't feel like a task.
No, it doesn't.
Like before, it kind of felt like a task because, like, you know, it was new and fresh, but now it's like, oh yeah, we're pros at this thing, you know what I mean? Hey everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back. This is episode 7 of the iCover podcast with my fellow host Nishant and myself, Rana, and we're just gonna talk the talk today. Nishant, what are we gonna talk about?
First, I'm going to start by addressing to the audience that Rana right here is in a lot of pain.
I would usually use my right hand to try to fix my right AirPod, but I can't do that because, like, my triceps hurt really bad. I started going to the gym last week. Shout out to Raja. Raja's like put me through the ringer, man. He that dude's is extreme. Like we talking like David Goggins type of human being that man is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's pretty, he's about it. He's really about it. So
No wonder you can't move your arms for 2 days straight.
yeah.
In your first week, by the way.
Yeah. My whole body hurts, but he cares about me and he loves me and I love him and I want to do right by him by not crying as much during these workouts. So yeah, but
No,
yes, that's
but
what
I'm looking for a transformation, right? We'll compile all the videos, okay? Because
I'll
just by
be like,
looking at you, we'll know, right? So maybe by the end of December or by next year,
yeah,
right? We'll have a
like,
transformed Rana
yeah, that's
with
true.
his amazing fit body, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Running marathons. I don't know what marathon, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. Oh man. Yeah, no, Nishant's diligent about going to the gym, so I'm trying to get like him when it comes to
Oh
having a
yes.
routine and sticking to it. So Nishant, go ahead. Tell everybody, you know, we be asking everybody what their daily routine is. What's your daily routine? Ideally. In a perfect world where I don't keep you up and you don't keep me up.
Ideally, okay, before this year, my daily routine was I used to wake up by 5:36, right? Hit the gym, come back, eat my breakfast, work, maybe wander around for a bit in the house, have lunch, again work, have my friends over so I can just go out and have some fun, go to a restaurant or something, and come back, watch some Netflix or YouTube, sleep again, same routine, right? But I used to wake up early, I used to sleep early.
He forgot to say work 2 more times. He'd be
Yeah.
out with his friends, come back, work, watch Netflix, and then
Oh,
work
actually,
again.
I used to go out with my friends with my laptop, so I used to work there too.
Oh my god.
I don't know about, like, just comment down below if you agree with me, or if there's someone who's watching is as crazy as I am. I feel I'm more productive when I'm traveling. For example, when I'm in a car, my friend is driving, right? I sit in the back seat with my laptop on and I work. I'm more productive that way. When I'm in a restaurant, I open the laptop. I'm more productive that way. When I'm outside in someone, when my environment is changed, I work more for some reason.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I think so I think I'm more I'm more productive anytime I'm not here in St. Louis, or just in the greater St. Louis area, because currently
Oh, I agree.
I'm residing in St. Peter's. But I like uh I'm more productive when I'm not here because when I'm here, everybody else knows that I'm here, and like everybody either pulls up to the house or they were like, "Yo, let's go do this, let's go do that." And then when I'm here, like, there's a lot of things to do, so I'll find myself distracted with a lot of things, and so it's when I'm not here. Like for example, when I'm in Orlando, I'm like getting a lot done, and
Mhm.
so it's I don't know, it's something about, or maybe it's because I'm near Rabia. Maybe Rabia makes me more productive.
I can vouch for that.
You can. We gotta go ahead. Tell them what happened with one
Oh,
of our.
like so, so the butter chicken spot, Rana's restaurant, collaborated with iCover. Okay, so and we had to make a video like promoting that, or
Mhm,
promoting
mhm.
everyone, or like promoting everyone to come to the restaurant and get a discount, right? So I wrote a script for Rana saying that this is the basic script. Okay, just get your microphone on, get someone to shoot you in front of the burger chicken spot, and just say out these lines. Rana took two takes, okay, for in 2 different days, right? And the Rana magic was missing. He looked tired, he looked uninterested for some reason, right? And I was like, man, no, this is not what I want, right? Then he went to Orlando, brought over Rubia here. Then Rubia shot, okay. That was magic. That was Rana's magic, right? Like he looked so energetic, he looked so into the video that currently it's the most highest viewed video of the Burger Chicken Spot as
On anything, on
on
like any of
anything
like
for
our
us
like
for us
yeah,
right at I okay, and on TikTok, and it
yeah,
got around 25K views currently.
currently
Okay, and how many likes?
like close to 1,000.
Close to 1,000 likes, 700 around saves, which is crazy, right?
Yeah,
So you need to bring her over, man.
yeah. No, seriously, it's that was the most views we got. I think on like most organic views. Like we did not.
Mhm.
We
Yes.
didn't pay for no traffic, so that was the most organic views we've gotten on any iCover direct video, any the iCover podcast video, or any the butter chicken spot video. So that was um that was really cool to see, and the I guess the one factor there that
Mm-hmm.
changed between was
Rana
Rabir
texts me
being
every
good.
day till ask me like, bro, how? Like, what did we do different here? I'm like, she's standing behind the camera, man. Like, come on.
That's funny, man.
So
But
these
yeah.
days, what do you do? Like, what I do is like, I don't know. I love YouTube. Okay, my whole life runs around YouTube. Okay, that's why I've got the YouTube Premium, right? I'm like, I don't need any ads. Okay,
Mhm.
YouTube inspire. Like, I watch so many things on YouTube, and one of the things I've been watching a lot these days is iShowSpeed is doing the US tour right now.
Right,
Okay,
right.
I think it's his 28th day or something. I don't know. I have to check.
I think he's doing a 30-day tour,
35.
35-day tour. Okay.
5-day marathon, stream marathons. Okay, everything is live,
Uh-huh.
right? And it's crazy how he does it.
Does he sleep in the car or what?
He has a bus. Okay, that
Oh,
like it's
okay.
his own private bus. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and he has everything inside that bus, right?
Okay.
So they're just on the road. He sleeps. People are 10,000 people are just watching him sleep, sending
Mhm.
super chats, right? And it's crazy how our world has completely changed, where streamers like IShowSpeed and Kai Cenat, okay, just to name a few, have so much following, right? Kai Cenat, man, this guy's crazy, okay. So earlier, singers and movie stars used to go to the talk shows to promote,
Yeah.
okay, their movies or their tours or whatever. But now they go to Kai Cenat streams,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
I think for 2 days back, I saw Ed Sheeran singing "Thinking Out Loud" to Kai Cenat while he was sleeping and waking him
Sleeping.
up. You know, I'm like, man, like who would have
Yeah.
thought? I don't think he would have thought either, right? Maybe 1.5, 2 years back that Ed Sheeran would be singing, or he would just do streams with John Cena or Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I think so streaming certainly became the new like attraction. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the new attractive thing to do or to pursue, just like rap was, right? So everybody wanted to be a rapper 5 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it was, you ask 1 out of 5 people, and they're like, "Yeah, I
Hmm.
got a SoundCloud. Check out my SoundCloud." You know what I mean? Like so,
Yes.
um, and 1 out of 5, that's an exaggeration, obviously. But like what I mean to say is that was the thing to do. Like that was the hip thing, or like the cool
Mhm.
thing, or like the you know, which is to me, right? It's sacred, right? Rap is sacred to me. So it's like, man, like everybody just treating this like it's just, oh, it's here today and gone tomorrow, and that makes me that kind of tickled me like the wrong way. You know what I mean? But
Mhm. Yes,
but
yes,
like
yes.
streaming is like the new version of that. Streaming is what's most attractive now to people, especially the youth, right? It's whatever captivates the youth's attention that typically kind of shifts the pendulum for
Hmm.
the world's attention, kind of, because the youth kind of carry that weight with them. So, um,
I think
that
like
type of influence. So,
streaming was always like few years back before COVID too, it was a thing, but it was just about gaming, right? Streamers like
yeah,
Ninja or PewDiePie or whatever, they used to just play games, right? And
yeah,
people used to just watch them. But nowadays, I think the Gen Z love IRLs in it's like in real life content.
right,
Okay,
right,
they don't like scripted content anymore. They don't like the anymore, right?
right,
They like the unpredictability of long streams where anything can happen, right?
right,
And the
yeah,
speed and Kai, I think they're just playing a character on the stream.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
that like speed doesn't bark in real life. Everyone knows
right,
that, right? He
right.
just
I
doesn't.
don't know anymore. I don't know anymore.
Yeah, the amount of streams he does for hours and hours, I think this is his real life right now. Okay,
Right,
and it is, but these are all characters, and people just love how like how patient or how like people just love to poke them all the time, okay, just to
right,
check whether they can break the character, but they don't, okay.
right,
And like the reason I never really liked watching them, okay, but eventually I got used to it just by the shots and reels I get around them, right?
right.
And along with these characters, like how they build characters, they also build characters around them, the friends they
Mhm.
have. For example, Drusky, right?
Oh yeah,
Where he I just loved I've rewatched that stream with Kai Cenat, Drusky, and Kevin Hart
yeah. Uh huh.
and other friends of theirs. I'm forgetting the names, but the way they used to do that, like the way they did the don't laugh challenge, right?
Oh
And
yes.
people used to just send super chats, trying
Right.
to make them laugh. It was so hilarious, dude.
And they're making money. They're making good
Make
money off it. Yeah.
Oh man, like it is.
Yeah.
And same with Speed, right? If you look at the like his cameraman, his bodyguards, everyone knows him. And there's this trend these days, right? It's super, like it's trending everywhere, where people are making meme or like meme slash emotional reels where iShowSpeed does some things, and they're like, oh, look what it did. W Speed. In the end, W Speed with this with that emotional song. Okay. At one point, I think in the live stream itself, Speed's brother showed it to me and he's like, bro, I just drank water. What did I do? Why are they saying W to me? Right? And it has become a reel right now. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it has become a
That's
trend.
funny. Yeah, no, it's real entertaining, and the thing is, like, what people don't realize, and because for any creative medium, right? Everybody watching, or parents watching, or like anyone that's older that might not understand, they'll be like, "Yo, like this is a waste of time," or like, these guys, oh,
Yep.
look at that, they're like making money off of doing nothing, but they
Mhm.
don't realize the amount of stamina that you need and
Oh,
endurance that you need to be able to stream 24 hours nonstop like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not the easiest thing to do at
because
all. Like look at the
everything's
bro.
just improv.
Yeah, it's all improv and you're live all the time. There's no you can't like you can't unless you mute the microphone like before you say something. There's like everything's caught, and so the amount of like thoughtfulness and mindfulness that goes into literally every word and action that you do on camera. Like look how I don't want to, again, I don't want to say that it's like, I don't want to give the idea that like this is taxing for us, right? Not necessarily,
Mhm,
but what I mean to
mhm.
say is post shoot, it is pretty
Yes.
it is hard. It's harder post shoot. This is the easy part, what we're doing right now. But like this, even look how careful you and I try to be with what it is that we say or how we
Oh
navigate the
yes.
conversation. So imagine being live, because this is pre-recorded and we can all like, it goes through so many it goes through like at least four pairs of eyes before it comes to y'all, before y'all see it. It goes
Mhm.
through like, so like start to finish. So imagine how hard that must be if we were live all the time.
Yes.
And mind you, like they have a little more leniency as far as what they can or say or do, rather, because it's not like we're still, we still under the iCover mothership, so we trying to keep things, what I'm saying, it's still like PG. But what I mean to say is like it's still tough. It is still
Mhm.
tough though, because yeah, you're being monitored the entire time. And forget being monitored about what it is that you say. You're being recorded all the time, and like that's not. And doesn't he have a thing when he goes to Kai Cenat, when he goes to sleep, like you could send super chats to try to wake him up or something?
Oh
Like there's
yes.
things like,
They, they send the craziest super chats. Like all the you know jokes you can imagine.
oh my
Okay,
god.
they just send it to him. But I think after the long streams, anyone can just just go to sleep, right? And I don't think the amount of super chats you send to that person, they won't wake up for a long time. So he's
If
just
I were
making money,
him,
man.
yeah, if I were him, I think he sleeps with his earbuds in, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I've never seen that. I
Okay,
don't think so.
okay, because I know if I were him, I would certainly like take a moment to like put the blanket over my head and then put earplugs in, and then all right. Like, but
No, but and
isn't there a
psychologically,
super chat? Isn't it some? My bad to cut you off. Ain't there a super chat like to where they could like spin his bed or something like that? Am I? There's something that like it goes
I've no
beyond
idea.
just noises. It's like they do
Okay,
things to like mess with him physically.
they do all sort of things. Okay, like
Yeah,
anything that you can imagine, they're doing it, right?
that's fine. Yeah.
What was that game that IShowSpeed and Kai Cenat played where like uh they tied each other with a rope? Okay, he was in one room and he was Speed was in another room. I'm forgetting the game. Wait, let me search. Wait.
But yeah, no, as he's looking for that, it's cool stuff. Like I'll see my little cousins; they're like super invested into all that, like the mafia. Right now, at the time of
Chained
this
together.
recording, Chain Together. Oh,
Chained.
it's a video game.
It's a very game
Okay.
where we both can play. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and we both in the characters. Both of our characters will be chained together, right? So we have to coordinate. Okay, and just complete a particular obstacle, climb up and up. We don't have to fall down,
Did they do
right?
that in real life also, or what?
No, no. So what they did is they tied each other with chains. Okay. So
Uh,
whenever someone used to mess things up, the other one used to pull him. You know, just screaming. People used to just watch it. So
that's funny.
no, but just imagine psychologically, right? How lonely are we that we want to stay in touch with, like, of course, online. We want to know everything the guy is doing, and we're just watching him for hours and hours and hours, doing crazy random shit, so that we can connect with that person more.
Yeah.
They don't even know that we exist, okay?
Right.
But we are so
Right.
involved in their life that we feel fulfilled.
Right.
That
No.
we're not going out and networking with people or making new
Yeah.
friends. We're just sitting in front of the laptop or
Yeah.
mobile screens and just
Yeah, no, like you actually get like there's like a sense of like you watch that and you're like, "Man, I wish I was in that room, man." Like,
Mhm.
like I wish I was in that. Like that would be so cool to just like be kicking it with all these guys, like because they be having a lot of fun. Or like when they all like have I think right now, like like I said at the time of this recording, like right now they're doing the Mafia-thon 3, right?
Okay.
And they got this big old mansion
Mhm.
where everyone's so like their sleeping arrangement is like they got all these like big old cots like next to
Mhm.
each other, and it's like, yo, just imagine just like being there. It's like fun. You just chop it
It
up
is fun.
with
It is
people.
definitely
Yeah,
fun, right?
it's,
But
it looks cool. It taps
yes,
into that like when you're younger and you have like a sleepover with a bunch of cousins or something. It like taps into that
yes,
feeling.
yes, yes.
So
No,
yeah,
but
man. But
crazy world.
I,
I'm just looking
IRLs, man, IRLs.
IRLs these
Yeah,
days. That's the trend.
streaming. You know what? You reminded me that yeah, like back in from like 2016, like yeah, 2017 to like 2021, like the gaming, like video game streaming was like the most
Oh yes.
like Ninja and all them, right? Like Hungry Box or Zero. I watched a lot of like Super Smash Bros.
Mhm.
Back in the day, I was watching a lot of that. So that's crazy how that shifted into like from video game related streams to like now IRL streams. I love it when Kai actually plays video games. Like there'll be times where he actually does play like a really cool game. Like you said, Chained
Mhm.
Together, like any other game that like dang, like he's playing that, like that's a good game. Um and it's cool when he does that. So
Like Shroud and all.
yeah,
It's
that's
crazy.
cool. But
But let's see, like maybe in 10 years the trend might change. You never
well,
know.
certainly. I mean, like I think it'll always have streaming will always certainly like have a place. I mean, it will,
Mhm.
but like yeah, like it always things always shift, right? Country
When was
music
the first
used
time
to
you
get good, good.
no
Oh no,
when,
I'll
when
finish my thought. I'll finish my thought. So
okay.
country music, you know, you hear people say like, "Oh, I listen to everything but country," which is, I like even though I'm not the biggest country music fan, I'm like, that's like a real ignorant thing to say.
Mhm.
But now country music is, or yeah, like now country music is performing really well, like really well.
Mhm.
Streaming and as far like concert like tickets are being sold a bunch for all these shows and stuff, and musicians are now adopting a lot of those sounds and things like that. So like the pendulum always swings any which way that you can't really like.
Mhm.
Who would have predicted that 10 years ago that like when people like oh that country music would be on the top metrically um compared to other genres, right? So
When was the first time you discovered these streamers, Kai Cenat or Speed?
I think it was like, if I remember correctly, was Kai doing pranks before he started streaming?
Think so. I just discovered them a while ago, like maybe a year
Okay,
ago.
I think so. Like, I think I show speed. Like, it was a few. I'd say like maybe at least. It's been like 3 years
Mm-hmm.
at least. I'm just gonna lowball it. It's been at least 3 years since I've known both I show speed and yeah,
But yeah, overall it's a new concept, and I like new concepts.
yeah, for sure.
Speaking of new concepts,
Hmm.
uh, I think on Saturday, 3 days back, I watched a new show that was launched in India, and I would recommend you to watch it too. It's called Bads of Bollywood, right?
Okay.
It was written and directed by Aryan Khan.
Uh huh.
Aryan Khan is the son of Shah Rukh Khan,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
you know. And honestly, I didn't have much hopes, but it was too good. It was really good.
Really. Okay.
The way, like, it's full of drama, comedy,
Mm-hmm.
action. Okay, everything you look for in a movie. Okay, and it just very wisely and in a very sarcastic way, it reveals the truth about film industry, right?
Mm.
What exactly happens? How do these producers bully you? You know how,
Is it
like,
like a documentary or what?
no, it's a fiction, man. It's a fictional
Oh, okay.
story.
Okay.
Okay, and how these producers bully you and what they do for the money, and same with the actors and actresses. And it has an amazing last episode climax that no one saw it coming. you
Okay.
know
Wow.
you
Yeah.
should watch it. That's how
Yeah.
good it is, right?
Wow.
And
It's called Bags of Hollywood or Bads?
Bads of
Okay.
Bollywood,
Bollywood. Oh,
right?
I said my bad. Okay,
It's
Bads of
called
Bollywood.
the Bads, BA star 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 DS of Bollywood, just to significant, so, just to signify subconsciously, like just to attract the audience.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
with the curse word, but they just did Bads of Bollywood and
That's
added
cool.
star in between. That's super smart,
Yeah,
right?
that's cool. That's cool.
And
That's fun.
but the characters, each and every character plays an important role in that series. Okay, and man, it was I just completed it in one go. It had like 7 episodes maybe.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but I just completed it in one go. It had like almost every top Bollywood celebrity had a cameo in it. Okay,
Oh wow. Uh-huh.
the three Khans, Salman Khan, Amir Khan, and Shah Rukh Khan. Of course, his son is directing it. The three had a cameo in it. It was amazing, and yeah, like overall, you'll just love it, right? And no one
Okay.
expected this to be so good that everyone on the internet, everyone in India is talking about the show.
Wow.
It's too good, man. I would recommend everyone to just watch it. I would recommend you to watch it. So,
I'll certainly check it out. I mean, I told you we already talked about entertainment debt two episodes ago, but I'll certainly try to expedite or like throw it in ahead of the queue, further ahead of the queue in the queue rather to watch it because that you've piqued my interest with that, and I want to see. I actually want to see Aryan Khan win because a lot of people hold
oh
a lot like
yes,
there's a lot of expectations
yeah.
for him, and it's unfair, right? But like I want him to, in a weird way, like show everybody that okay, like y'all want, I'm a shine in my own way.
I also watched another movie called Metro in Dino. I would recommend that to watch because that movie. It's another new movie that
Is that a
was
Bollywood
released.
movie?
Yeah,
Okay,
Metro in Dino. It shows the life of people living in a metro city these days
okay.
and how messed up it is, how everyone's just so stressed about work and this and that. And it also talked a lot about infidelity, right?
Oh wow. Okay.
Cheating, and
Uh-huh.
how common it has become in a metro city. Okay, so yeah, I would recommend everyone to watch that too.
Wow. Okay.
That just gave me a reality check each and every time, and it definitely built a lot of trust issues inside me for dating.
Yeah. Oh man, that's funny.
So yes, Rana, anything you would recommend?
Um, I watched the last thing that I watched was a documentary.
Mm-hmm.
It was called From Kanye to Ye in Whose Name. So it was a documentary on Ye's life,
Okay.
formerly known as Kanye West, from the year 2018 to like no, 20 like 17, I think, or 16 to like 2024. It was captured. The footage was captured by his cameraman that he had. So okay, a little bit of context. So he had there was another docu series that came out that was called Genius. It's a 3-part documentary,
Oh,
and that was shot by Cootie, who's like a child, like a good friend of Kanye's from like back in the day. So Cootie was capturing footage from like before Ye's first album, and then
uh-huh.
all the way up until like I would say 2020 or so. Like he was capturing like moments like
Mhm.
so he was over time it like dropped off, the footage slowed down because Cootie had his family, and then Ye started like they just weren't in the same spaces as much because like Ye just be like switch, like he'd be going everywhere all over the place, and his circles be changing. So the the footage lessened over time, like,
Okay.
but in the beginning he was able to capture a lot of it, like in the very beginning. Anyway, so this is almost like a spiritual successor, like this
Mm-hmm.
movie was like a spiritual successor to that one, caught by Nico Ballesteros. I'm
Okay.
butchering his last name, but Ballesteros, I think. Anyway, so he like it's almost like a part two to those that Genius docu series. Like he kind of
Mm-hmm.
filled in the blanks. like
Mhm.
from 2017, 18 to like 2024. And you were able to see a side of Ye that you haven't seen before, as far as like the way he would be screaming and like
Mhm.
yelling. It was kind of crazy. Like it was a bit disturbing to watch, just the way he would like scream, literally scream, like at people that were very close to him. Like it was like, dang, like this is so sad to watch. You know, I don't want you don't want to have to see someone that um holds such great precedence in the art form that I like cherish oh so much, to conduct himself in that way, right?
Yeah.
And it's so it was like kind of like it didn't feel good to watch, honestly. So I wouldn't recommend it, just because I don't think I want people to like. No, I recommend it to maybe like it's still brilliant the way he captured all this footage and compiled
Mhm.
it, but like man, like uh it's hard to watch it, because like you're
Yes.
watching this man like just decline, like
Mm.
his, whether it's his just sanity or just the way he feels. You're just seeing him dip more and more into this turmoil that's caused by whatever factor. So anyway, that's the last thing that I watched. I do want to watch the movie Him, produced by Jordan Peele, one of my favorite creatives on planet Earth. um so I'm looking forward to watching that sometime this week.
Let me guess. Is he from St. Louis?
No, he's not.
Okay.
That's a good guess though. No, Jordan Peele. Have you ever seen the Key and Peele skits?
No.
Oh my god, are you serious? You've never
Yeah.
seen those? Oh, I gotta put you on, man. Key and Peele. So I own every season of the Key and Peele skits on DVD and Blu-ray, and I think digitally also. Like these
Oh,
are
the
some of the.
okay. Yeah, yeah. I was. Yeah, yeah, yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay,
I've
okay,
watched the
okay.
clips. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So Peele, his full name is Jordan Peele, and
Ah,
he's
okay.
he's now he's like kind of the way he evolved from those comedy skits is
Mhm.
like he started making one, he has his own production house called Monkey Paw Productions, and then two, he will direct, he's like written and directed like uh Get Out and Us
Mhm.
and Nope. And
Mhm.
then he's produced like Monkey Man, which is Dev Patel's movie. I don't know if you've heard
Yes,
of that,
yes, yes,
about that.
yes, yes.
So
I
he
think I've heard.
produced that. This is another one that he's produced. So he wasn't directly involved as far as, or maybe not as directly involved as his own three films that he's released. But this is very like it's exciting. I want to see it. I really want to see it, because like he's had a hand in its development. So
Mm.
as far as bringing it to life, right, producing it and such. So and yeah, so I'll watch that, and then also I want to watch Hamilton. It's a play. It's a musical.
Okay. Oh
They,
yeah. Shakespeare? No, no,
what
not
was it?
Shakespeare. No, no,
No.
no, no, no.
So
Hamilton. Okay.
Hamilton,
Uh,
yeah. So Hamilton. So the reason why that musical is so special to me is because it's just Lin Manuel Miranda. He's a genius. Okay, he's
okay.
brilliant. He's also
Uh-huh.
one of my favorite creatives ever. And no, he's not from St. Louis. He but he's created this the he doc essentially like he created a musical out of Alexander Hamilton's life,
Uh-huh.
and he did it all in the form of a rap. So
Okay.
it's like a 2.5+ hour like rap essentially, right? And it's like um it's brilliant. Like the way for him to have done that, for him to have achieved that, it's brilliant. And so
Mm.
because of that, it'll forever hold a very special place in my heart. And it's what introduced me to musicals.
Mhm.
Otherwise, I don't think I would have had an interest. To be honest, actually, no, I'm sure I would have came around to it, because I do like all forms of art anyway. But that was the way it got me introduced, because that was the first musical I ever watched, and I was like, "Yo, these are neat. I need to go see more of these." So to date, I've seen like I think like 6 or 7 musicals now. So they're really cool. A lot of hard work. Oh my god, because you're acting live, you're
Mhm.
singing live, you're dancing live, all these things are live. So you have to like quickly change, and then you have to deliver your lines on cue,
Mhm.
and then you have to sing and act and dance, and this is so it's. I would go as far. I'll make the argument that it's the hardest form of entertainment. I will make that
Yeah.
claim,
Yeah.
and I'll argue anybody with like on that. And that's coming from me, somebody like because the subjective thing for me to say, the biased thing for me to say is like, oh, like rapping and DJing and
Mhm.
like like that's the hardest. Like no, but that's or breakdancing, what I'm saying, like, but no this or graffitiing, but no, this is definitely the hardest thing. Like you're doing all these different things together,
Mhm.
and you have to do it be synchronous with everybody else on stage, and you have to do it over and over and over again. If you're doing like a run, like a national run, or even like a just a run in a city, you have to do like like a morning show and then an evening show, and it's just like, oh my god. So you have to, if you have to do that, imagine doing that twice a day, like for like a 10-day stretch. That's like that's you know what I'm saying? Like it's anyway. But like I want to see that in theaters because they're doing a theatrical run now that they have never done before. So you can watch it on Disney Plus also.
Okay. Okay.
But like they have a theatrical run now, so I want to go check that out in theaters. Again, if I have time, because we don't have much of that
The only
type
like
of
I've
time,
never
you and I.
watched musical plays
Oh yes,
live,
no, you haven't. Okay, okay, not live.
but
Okay,
I love watching musical movies, musical like
uh,
that involves singing and it has a story, right? Like La La Land
yeah,
or Tick Tick Boom.
yeah,
I
that's our
enjoy those type
favorite.
of movies. That's Tick Tick Boom is just it's too
Yeah,
good.
that's our favorite. That's Tick Tick
Yes.
Boom is my top 10 favorite. So Lin Manuel Miranda directed that movie, and
Oh,
he made Hamilton. Yeah.
oh, okay. Then I'm gonna watch.
Yeah. So that man's like that man is a real hip hop enthusiast.
Mm-hmm.
That man is a real hip hop enthusiast. Like obviously, if he's if he made a
Yes.
whole musical out of like with bars, but like so he directed, and Tick Tick Boom was his, I think his, was it his first movie? I can't remember now. But anyway, yeah, him and Andrew Garfield killed that. Like
They definitely did, man. Like
that was awesome.
I just loved every single bit of that movie.
Yeah,
The story of Jonathan Larson and how he unfortunately passed at the age of 31. But like the musicals that he wrote and the way he composed and the way Andrew, how do I say, acted and tried to replicate with a limited number of sources of videos they had on YouTube or whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Like the way he did that and so good. Andrew Garfield is one of my favorite actors. I
So
just love the way.
that's my top five favorite.
Yes, yes, definitely, man. And especially like another movie of Andrew Garfield that I would recommend is Hacksaw Ridge.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a
You
really
watched
good
it?
one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Please God, one more, one more body,
yeah,
one like he just goes and brings back. He doesn't carry a gun. It's a true real life story as well, right?
yeah.
And
Bro, I can't think of a single movie he's been in where he did not deliver all the way. Like,
true, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yep,
like I don't care if the movie was not good.
hmm
He did his part, like in every movie that
it
I've
did,
seen.
it did.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 is my least favorite Spider-Man film. I'll
Okay,
go as far to say that it's objectively the worst one out of all the live action Spider-Man movies. But
okay,
he
yes,
he had, I'll say it, like the best live action Spider-Man performance
mm,
in that
yes,
movie. Actually, I'll go
yes,
ahead and say it.
yes,
I'll say it.
yeah,
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 just like everything. Like there's a scene that goes viral for a good reason. It's when he's stopping, when he's upset that Emma Stone's character, Gwen Stacy, like shows up to the grid, to the electric
oh
grid,
yes, yes,
and he's like, and his eyes don't move, right? That's one thing that Tom Holland has an advantage of, right? His eyes move according to, like, he has the suit that where his eyes can move like
oh yes,
with the suit, but Toby Maguire and Andrew Garfield's suit did not have that. So
mm,
Andrew Garfield, the way he's like moving in his suit to convey like how frustrated he is and angry, and like the like
yes,
the 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 anger and like disappointment he's feeling like in her showing up. He's conveying that in his movement, bro, and he does such a good job. Like, oh my god, I love that. So I love that movie. So, like I said, objectively, it's the worst live action Spider-Man movie. That doesn't change how I feel about it, though. So I can assess it objectively and
Mm-hmm.
say that it's the worst. Like if I were to be a critic about it,
Mm-hmm.
but subjectively and how I feel about it, I really enjoy watching it a lot because one, it's real colorful too. I like all the colors in the movie, and then two, like with with Electro's like lightning
Mm-hmm.
blasts and then Spider-Man's suit's fire in that movie anyway. But like, yeah, so that's yeah, man.
I've got a question. So Spider-Man is supposed to be a nerd,
Yes.
but do you think Andrew Garfield was just too cool to play a Spider-Man, or like he did not like maybe in the beginning of the first part he looked a bit nerdy, but I think for the
So
second movie he was
he,
just
he
too
was too
cool.
cool. Yeah. So there's different like comic runs, right? For
Mhm.
Spider-Man. You got Amazing Spider-Man,
Yes.
Ultimate Spider-Man, and then you got all these different universes too. So like I think that there are versions of Peter Parker that do coincide with the Andrew Garfield that we got
Okay.
in this movie.
Yeah.
So because of that, I find I find reason in that, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. 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 It makes sense. Yeah.
What else you had? I think did you have any other talking points? Because
I did, man. I just had one last question for you.
ask me.
You can ask me, but as well, but like I've never been to St. Louis, and I know
Okay.
St. Louis is the best city in the world according to you.
Yes.
All right.
uh-huh.
So my question is like, if I ever come to St. Louis, which is the top
It's
five
not a matter of
places
if, bro. It's not a matter of if. You got to say
when
when, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
when I'm gonna come to St. Louis?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Apart from the butter chicken spot and the Taj Palace, which other five restaurants or food trucks or whatever you're gonna take me to, okay, that you think is the best in St. Louis?
Ah. Okay. 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 In no order. Okay. In no
Okay, in
specific
no
order.
order. Okay,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Like yeah. So the five places. No. Saucy pasta.
okay.
Saucy pasta. Shout out to Ben
Mhm.
and and his family and his team and everybody there. Ben is the one that I'm most well acquainted with, but they run. You're not gonna believe this. So I go there while the butter chicken spot's being worked on, and I I go there and because I hear about it and I'm like, okay, let me go check it out. So me and Rupak, Rupak,
Yes, yes,
we
I know.
go eat there for dinner one night, and I'm like looking at it, dude. I'm like jumping up and down because I'm like, oh my god, this is brilliant. This is crazy. Like, and I had to confirm with the lady. I'm like, so this is it. This is the only location, right? This is yeah. Like this is so. I'm like, I have to speak to the owner,
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
or whoever. I have to get their contact, please, because I was like really like going crazy just over how the place was designed and everything, and the function of it all. And then I haven't even eaten the food yet. Like this is all just me going off of just the
Yeah.
way, you know. So the owner was there, Ben, and him and his brother run it. So they like oh my god, they've done such an immaculate job. And shout out to his brother because he actually recently just got married. But they like uh I'm talking to Ben and Ben's like, yeah, I he wanted to be a film maker, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he was in Cali and he was like, yeah, my dad has Fratelli's, which is another restaurant here, and he was essentially saying that he went to try to be a filmmaker, but it didn't work out, so he moved back, and then he didn't want to just keep doing the thing that his dad was doing, so he wanted to make a fast, casual version of what his dad was doing. Where have you heard the story before? That's me, bro. That's my dad. So I said, "Whoa!" So he's like, "Yeah, like So me and my brother, we did it." And bro, I was like, I really couldn't believe it. I was looking at this dude like, dude, what? I've never found somebody that's lived like close to a parallel life that
Same.
close of a parallel life to mine. And I was like, oh my God. And then I told him my story, and he started, he was like cracking up because it's like the exact same, right? My dad, he has a
It's
restaurant, and I wanted to create a fast casual.
it's a
So
doppelganger life.
yeah, so it's like the Spider-Man meme, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I was like, whoa. And there's another place too that I know that does that. I can't remember his name. Oh my goodness. But Noodle House. There's a
Okay.
restaurant called Miley, and the Noodle House is like the fast casual version of
Uh-huh.
Miley, if I remember correctly. So anyway, so shout out to Saucy Pasta. The food, oh, so I didn't even get to the food. The food's amazing. Like this place that I'm telling you about, I tell this to everybody that I meet. Saucy Pasta will be like when you think of like those chains, like the big chains, like the Panda Expresses and all that, like Saucy Pasta has all the right like ingredients, no pun intended, to become the perfect recipe of becoming like a corporation and like having national/global chains. I'm telling you right now, if I had to put my money on it, I'll put it on them.
Hmm.
Saucy pastas because the food's amazing. You could like pick your type of pasta, you pick the sauce, pick the protein. It's like you're building the pasta and then they make it fresh right there on the spot. And they make it so fast. It's like it's crazy. And so
I'm gonna
yeah,
do that.
saucy pasta. I spent a lot of time on saucy pasta, but yeah, that's saucy pasta is one. Okay, four more restaurants. You said five that I would take you to?
Yeah,
Okay, Thai Kitchen.
Thai kitchen. Okay.
Thai Kitchen. It's a local chain, and they have a really nice Panang duck curry.
Mm-hmm.
Panang. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. It's one of my favorite foods of all time. It's delicious. It's amazing, and they have like the Thai tea, and that's really nice and sweet and milky, and it's really nice, and it's just man, it's fire. So get you some Panang duck curry with some fried rice or vegetable fried rice, and some noodles. Oh my god, dude, it's
Man, I'm hungry
one
right
of the
now.
best meals. Yeah, I try not to like. That's one of those things that it's one of my favorite foods of all time. I try not to eat it all the time because like it's it can't, like the curry has like the coconut milk in it and like it's like heavy and rich, so you don't want to always eat that. But and it's expensive because duck is not the cheapest meat, right? So
Yes,
but
yes.
so I would say Thai Kitchen is number two, and then three more. I'm gonna try to hit like one of every like a different cuisine, right? I don't want to just give you all. Um, I'd say Miley. Okay.
Miley.
Shout out to Miley. Miley, yeah, the one that I just told you about earlier.
Okay. Okay.
Miley. They have half their menus Chinese, and the other half
Mm-hmm.
is um Vietnamese, I believe. Let me fact check myself. I really don't want to, but I love. Yeah, it's half Vietnamese, half Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
Man, wow, like they're yeah, it's good. Their food is really good, and they have a lot of options there, and it's really
Mm-hmm.
nice. Um, okay, so Miley, saucy pasta, Thai kitchen, two more. This is who do I not want to offend? I'm kidding. You know what? This is usually I would try to stick to only mom and pop shops,
Mm-hmm.
but I will pick this place because of the name.
Okay.
Um, Ramsey's Kitchen. So Gordon Ramsay has a restaurant here. So
Okay.
Ramsey's Kitchen. So I'll put that up there because you
Have
know
you
who
have
Gordon
you have
Ramsay.
you ever tried?
I've been there. Yes, I've been there. It was
How's it?
really good. It was
Okay.
delicious. It was really good.
It's Gordon Ramsay's restaurant, man. Like, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
the
yeah.
quality is
It
there.
has to be. You're right, right. So Ramsey's Kitchen. And then okay, I'll go with another one that I like a lot that I know that you would enjoy uh, going to, Louis. So
Okay.
Louis is the restaurant when Drake came here in December 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Drake came here to St. Louis and for his tour. It was the Aubrey and the Three Migos tour. He went to Louis, I think 2 or 3 nights in a row. I can't remember. I think it was 2 nights. He went to Louis 2 nights in a row, and his like people around him will tell you like he does not do that. He does not go back to the same restaurant
For
like
security
twice in a.
purposes.
Huh?
For security purposes, right?
No, he just loved the food that much.
No, saying like when you told that period, like he doesn't go around twice
Oh,
a
to the
row.
same. So they I don't think it's so much for security purposes because the like he does a thing to where he will not. So first off, he goes after it's closed. He went
Okay.
after it was closed. That's one. Two, he like he makes it a point to where like that restaurant cannot disclose that he's in town or that he went there until after he leaves.
Mhm.
And they stuck true to that. So that means so the reason why he doesn't go to the same restaurant twice, I would imagine, I don't know the exact reason, but I would imagine it's because he like, you know, you want to try, you're in a new place, you want to just try a different restaurant, right? But he loved the
Yes.
food so much that he went twice. So when you go to Louis, you actually can see a plate that's there that's signed by him. It's really cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
It's really cool. So there's a plate. It's like it's really cool. But so he got the mussels there. They have really good mussels, and he
Mhm.
drank the grappa shots, which is like it's like some but like
Mm.
for you and me that doesn't matter because we don't drink. But like but he so I took Kush uh
Mhm.
there for his birthday one year. Like I think the following year, so November 2019, I took him there because and then we sat we didn't ask for this, but we sat right underneath the plate. That's the plate. They
Mhm.
got the plate hanging on the wall, so Kush was sitting right underneath the plate. It was funny, but because Kush is a big Drake fan, so he's a Drake stan actually. Like it's yeah. But then he'll tell you that I'm a bigger Drake fan because like you know well, I'm a big I'm a big rap fan, so I just know everything
Right.
about anybody, right?
Mhm.
But like, so he's like, oh, he's the bigger, but not really. If he had to, just him as a like his fandom for like the person Drake is like more than like a lot of people that I know. Um,
But yeah,
yeah,
five
I think those are
places
the
done.
five. So Louis, Miley, Saucy Pasta, Ramsey's Kitchen, and Thai Kitchen. Yeah,
Done. I'll make the list.
yeah,
I'll be
man.
there soon. We're gonna try
There you
everything.
go. That's right. That's right. There's a lot more that I didn't name, right? Like, and I'd like to.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
love to get. I would, honestly like. The truth is, I would love to get Ben and his brother on here.
What are you
I
waiting
would love
for?
to. Like for us to show these people, get these people their other episodes.
Yes.
Because we're just hoarding
Yes.
episodes at this point.
Oh man, yes.
So
Yeah. One day.
once we have like less than 3 episodes left to release, then I'll start
Done.
because I have a list of people already that we would love to talk to, right? So
Okay.
and I want to stagger it so we once a special somebody's episode comes out that also relates to food,
Mhm.
um, I would want to wait a little bit and then do another food one,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Like so. Anyway, man, I Nishant, yeah, hopefully. How about this? Why don't you tell me? Is there 5 restaurants that you want to show me before we sign off? 5 restaurants you want to show me before that, and when I come to Odisha.
In Bhubaneswar?
Yeah,
Odisha? Okay.
yeah.
Oh.
The one in
Hmm.
Pune. I'm playing.
No.
Oh man,
uh. Okay. 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 So
chai break.
definitely.
Okay.
So shout out to Kishan, my friend. Okay. He introduced me to Chai Break, like the new one near my house. Okay. And what is this too good, man? Like I even met the owners and they're super nice. I had my birthday party for this year. It was my first time celebrating my birthday, right? So I just
Man,
called.
this dude. I'm sorry. Quick side tangent. Nishant almost made me cry when he told me about his how he like used to celebrate his birthdays and then like how he like you know essentially kind of changed his perspective this year. Like that actually almost made me cry. But I don't know if you want to get into it now or save it for another episode. But we can save it for another episode. We can save
Yeah,
it
we
for another
can.
episode.
That's it.
But
No,
birthdays.
like yes. So I just called my friend and he was like, "Done. We'll like I'll call the owners like and we'll book the room. We'll book. They booked a room and the interesting thing was everything was booked, everything was decorated, and there was a power cut that day, right? So the owners was super sweet. The main guy, I'm forgetting his name. So the uncle went to the electric, like the main office, okay, and he sat there making sure that the power comes back so that we can have a party or we can just enjoy, and we're waiting for him,
Ah,
right? And that was so sweet of him, right? Like that was super sweet. And but the food was amazing. The whole uh, crew that they work around with, okay, the chef and everyone was so super nice, super sweet, and had an amazing experience. So that's definitely the first place I'm gonna take you there. Second one, I'm gonna take you to. Okay, so man, you don't, you're allergic to dal, bro.
yeah,
That's
man. Yeah.
that's just sad,
have
man.
we have we told people how like how how sad you and your mom were?
Oh
So poor sweet
yes,
lady when y'all found out that I couldn't eat peanuts and dal. Oh my god.
bro. Like
What
I
Indian?
had.
Let me try to how do we kind of relate this to the American audience? That's like I oh my god. That's like that's the equivalent of like an American being allergic to like beef. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
best way to put it. Like, because Americans love steak, love burgers.
Forget beef. Sorry,
I
sorry,
love
sorry.
steak, I
That's
love
that's
burgers. So,
that's not a good
yeah.
representation. Okay, that's like uh
An
an
Italian being allergic to
Italian.
pasta. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yes, an Italian being allergic to pasta. Okay, come
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
you're the only person I know who's allergic to dal.
yeah.
Okay,
It's
peanuts
crazy.
I can understand.
Yeah, peanuts
Dal,
is a dal. Yeah, nah, that's
you're
crazy.
desi, bro.
I know. Actually, me and Rabia found that I might be allergic to something else, but it's not as bad as dal or peanuts. It's just it
Tell me
just
now.
it's called fenugreek. Like not fenugreek, not methi. Methi is fenugreek, right?
Yeah.
Fenugreek seeds, the seed.
Oh, okay. Then no, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but because I noticed
Just
like
give me a hint.
when I go eat like this something like there's like something that makes me nauseous. I like want to you know
Mhm.
upchuck and like I'm like what is it? And I think we think so. We're gonna conduct a test when she comes. We're gonna cook something with fenugreek seeds and I'm gonna eat it
Mhm.
and see if like something happens. But yeah, no, peanuts is the worst allergy for me, and then right after that is dal. So all dal except for urad, which is
Mhm.
I think like the stuff they put in dosas and idlis and stuff. But anyway, so him and his mom, Nishant and his sweet mom, was really like sad when they found out that I can't eat dal because they're like, man, what are we gonna make for this kid?
No, but or if let's presume, if if you're not allergic to dal, if you would have not been allergic to dal, I would have taken you to it's a place called Marwadi Rasoi, right?
Uh
Where they have Marwadi cuisine from Rajasthan. Okay,
uh
and it's some of the best I've ever tried, like dal bati churma and like curry and all the Marwadi recipes, right? It's
uh.
delicious. You would love it, but you just can't have it because
Dang.
the majority of them has dal in it.
Oh my god. Yeah, that sucks.
Okay, another place I would take you to Hermit's Zingiber.
Uh
I've been going there for a while now, and like right now I've been going there for my breakfast in terms of dosas and idlis, and they have some of the best filter coffee,
uh.
right? But I've heard, I haven't tried it yet, but their lunch is pretty good. The recipes around chicken and non-veg and all the it's very good. So that's another place I would take. I would take you to Zoka Cafe. It's a
Uh
new cafe slash restaurant that was open. I think it opened back in December last year. Okay, me and my friends went there. Okay, and it had some of the best food. So it has continental and all other cuisine. So I think it's pretty, like, you can have it. And hmm, the last is my home, where I'm gonna make sure my mom cooks some of the
uh.
best tomato rice and chicken for you. Okay, you're gonna love it.
Man, hey, I'm trying to whip up some butter chicken when I'm over there, man. Some good old
Yes,
Western style
I
butter
want to try. I
chicken.
want to try that.
Yeah, yeah. No, we got to get that going because I know for sure I'm gonna want to like have y'all try that recipe. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
that'll be good.
But yeah,
But yeah, y'all. Wow, these we be knocking these like it'd be an hour and we don't even realize it. I looked at the time just now, like, dang, it's past midnight for Nishant. So we're gonna have to wrap this up, and we're gonna have to catch y'all next time on episode 9 when it's just us two. But episode 8, obviously, with the guest. Who that guest is, it's a surprise. I think we don't even know which guest we're gonna because we have so many episodes stockpiled. We don't know who we're gonna end up.
I know, I know, I know.
Oh, you do know? Okay, okay.
Yeah,
All right. So I think we're stuck between. I know it's down to 2 that I know we're gonna release. I just don't know
yeah.
which one we're gonna end up
Hmm.
releasing. So that's gonna be a conversation once I hit the end recording button. But um y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. If you watched up until now, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this to anybody you feel like might have enjoyed this. Sometimes people just need something to go to sleep to, or they just need something to play when they ain't got really nothing much else going on. Or sometimes you need something to play, or they need something to play when it's quiet in the house, ain't nobody home, and you just want to feel like, hey, look, my two, look at those are two buddies on screen having a good time talking to each other. So that's a real thing. Sometimes you just want to like not listen to music and maybe listen to like a conversation because you're like kind
Yeah.
of craving it. So I do that with my favorite podcast, the Joe Budden podcast.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I do that with them. I'll just play like a Joe Budden podcast video, and ironically enough, he's a rapper. Like he was a rapper, so like it's like still scratching that itch because they talk about rap. So
Hmm.
anyway, we appreciate y'all for watching. Again, like, comment, subscribe. We trying to get to so when you're watching this, let me double check. I'm sorry.
It'll be 30th.
Okay. So when you're watching this, it's the 30th, right? And literally, like by
Hmm.
today being the 30th, we want to have 100 subscribers on YouTube.
We
We want to
currently have
have
61.
100 on every platform. We have
Yeah.
61 on YouTube, and we have
Hmm.
49 on Instagram.
48.
48, and we have 25 or 26 on TikTok.
Hmm.
So if you can get us all 3 of those to 100, or at least the YouTube to 100, I think that's the one that Nishant and I are like really trying to. But we would like, oh my god, we would be so happy. We'd be like, you would make our absolute days, weeks, months, years for that. Like,
Yep.
so and if not, hey, that just means we got to work a little harder. So,
We will. We are.
and we will, yeah. So anyway, try to help us get us there, and if you do, we will. We thank you a bunch. Anyway, y'all, we appreciate y'all. Nishant, you got any final words?
I'm sorry if this podcast made you hungry.
Oh yeah, I know.
Because we've
All
been
right,
cooking. So,
all right, y'all.
okay. Bye bye.
Bye.